What's up, y'all? I'm late. What's up? Today, I just kind of wanted to go over what got me into flipping balisongs and why I do it. Unlike most people who got into balisongs, I got into flipping a little bit later in life. I was 26. Thing is, I knew about balisongs for a while. I come from a Filipino family, and growing up, my mom and dad were pretty, I wouldn't say religious, but like fairly conservative. My mom, on my mom's side of my family, she had a lot of brothers and sisters, and a lot of her brothers who lived out in Los Angeles were gang members. So every once in a while she'll have, ooh, that's the bike handle. Every once in a while, when I was a kid, some of my uncles would like come over here and come over to my parents' house in Texas and just like live with us for a few months to a year sometimes, because they were like in a bad situation and they just needed like a place to stay. And I remember one of my uncles when I was very little, like around elementary school, I was like looking through his shit because, you know, I'm just like a little kid, and I found he had a balisong. Now I think about it, it looked like a 42. It was like, you know, the titanium, the steel or titanium handles with the iconic hole patterns. I'm pretty sure it was a clone though. I don't see my my uncle at that age. I think he was like in his early 20s, you know, buying a knife like that, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I've seen that knife before in a lot of movies and all that, so I tried opening it and I immediately cut my fingers really bad. Like, not hospital bad, but like it kind of scared me, and it kind of left a impression on me that like, oh, knives actually can really hurt. So after that, I was kind of afraid of knives for years. Like, I would work with knives in kitchens, obviously, and stuff like that. And every once in a while, I'll like I'd look at a knife at a gas station or something. But to be honest, I wasn't really crazy about pocket knives in general. Like, that kind of small experience kind of scared me away from knives. And so like fast forward like a long ass time, I think I guess about like 4 years ago. About 4 years ago, at that time I was in a band, and we were really going for it. We were really gunning for you know, making it big, getting signed and all that. And that was the most serious I was about music I have ever been. So there was one summer. It's hard to talk and flip at the same time. One summer we were recording an album, and I had to leave my drum set at the recording space for like a month, because this was going to be we're going to take a month to slowly record and track all the instruments and all that in this kind of like studio situation. It's almost like a storage space, but they were all meant for musicians. So like we rented out a storage studio space for like about a month. Anyways, during that month, since I didn't have my drum set on me, that was usually like my go-to for you know, like emotional creative outlet and emotional stability and all that. So I was just kind of like looking up other things to do with my hands. I've always loved action movies, and I was at the time getting really deep into reconnecting with my roots, because I was out here in Texas. There's not a lot of Filipinos, so most of my friends were either white and Hispanic, and I was like a rocker, you know. So I was a little too white for my family, a little too brown for my friends. Kind of always felt a little out. But during this summer, this period of time, I started looking into like Eskrima or a Nice and Kali, because I was like, oh, I should try to learn martial arts, you know, if I'm not going to be playing drums right now. And I saw a YouTube video on balisong. It wasn't somebody doing tricks, it was someone talking about the pros and cons of using balisong as a self-defense weapon. So, you know, that kind of like made me remember that looking at this guy, you know, opening and closing a balisong made me remember the time when I was a little kid and fucked my hand up on my uncle's knife. And so I just got like, it's like, oh, this actually looks kind of cool. I saw the fidget factor of it, and I was like, maybe, now I'm older now. At this point, I was 26. Maybe I won't like cut myself this time, you know? And then I discovered a whole lot of people on YouTube flipping, and that just immediately blew my mind. It really got it really appealed to the creative, artistic side of me. So I saw it. I first looked it up as a weapon, and then immediately was like, oh no, this is better than a weapon. This is way better than a weapon. After that, I bought my first trainer off of Amazon, and I broke it like really quick because I didn't realize how addicting this is. Like, balisongs are addicting. This shit is fun. You know? My cracking is literally hand crack. So I had a trainer. I bought like a pawn. I went to my local like mini mall after that broke and bought a live blade, which immediately broke too. And then I bought like I think it was a Thug heavyweight balisong. I had that for quite a bit, for a few months. And I finally pulled the trigger and got into the high-end stuff. I feel like 6 months into the hobby, and I bought a Blue Select Replicant. And after that, like, the rest is kind of history. Like, yeah. But yeah, that's the story of how I got into balisongs. I just wanted to share that, and thanks to all the people who comment on my videos. I really don't want to try to sound negative most of the time, but like this channel has been a really good outlet for how I've been feeling. So yeah, I do have a bit of depression every once, bouts of depression. I mean, depression is always like a constant thing, but every now and then it gets pretty bad. But honestly, that's why I do things like flip and post on YouTube to kind of help me out. So I really appreciate the concern and everything. But please don't worry too much about me. Today's a good day, and I really hope all y'all have good days today or whenever you're watching this. So y'all stay sharp.